Simple song. It's the latest from the Shins on 90.3 KNBA. We heard Evan Dando and Juliana Hatfield covering Graham Parsons' $1,000 Wedding in there. It was Girly Man with young James Dean. We started out with classic Buffalo Springfield and Steve Still's song, Go and Say Goodbye. It's 8:48 and programming on KNBA supported by Siri Alaska Tourism, recruiting shore and boat workers for Kenai Fjord Tours and Prince William Sound Glacier Cruises. Details and online applications available at siritourism.com. KNBA keeping you in tune with our community and big doings on stage at Cyrano's Off-Center Playhouse, brand new play opening up, brand new to Anchorage anyway, Superior Donuts. And I'm not sure if I'm seeing double or not because I have Kelly Williams here and I also have Kelly Williams here. Although, Senior, your hairline looks a lot more like mine.
Absolutely. My hairline is non-existent. It's gone. I'm not even going to try anymore because every time I grow out hair, I look like Red Fox, and I'm not going to have that anymore.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I like Red Fox. And, and then Junior has a lovely head of hair, but it's covering it up with a Chicago Bulls cap. So.
Oh, he has a straight-up fro. He's got the brother fro.
Okay, right on. There you go. Okay, so Superior Donuts is a place running Thursdays through Sundays, of course. At in a nutshell, what's the play about?
Well, long story short, I guess I'd have to say it's about Arthur Shubershevsky, who's been a part of Superior Donuts, the shop, for about 50 years. It was made since he was born in 1950. So, and then one of his associates, I guess, or someone, not sure yet, messed up his shop. So now he's looking for another person to cover the shop, and he's just going through these times of reminiscing on how it's been a struggle through his life. Chicago, it could be a struggle. Well, anywhere it could be, but Chicago, it's a bit of a hassle to say the least. But then my character Franco Wicks came in and kind of turns his life around in a sense. At first, it was kind of awkward, but it's hilarious at the same time, I'd have to say, because the dialogue is just different compared to any other show I've been a part of, because it's just so fast and it keeps you off guard, and everything about it is just like lively. Honestly, it'll probably make you cry because it's made me cry every time.
You portray an aspiring writer, okay? And this older fellow, who is this? The donut guy?
Arthur Shubershevsky. Yeah, he's his father was part of the war, and he's basically, POW. He's a post-traumatic stress disorder type of guy, and he was part of a whole bunch of different. It's kind of hard to explain. Let my pappy take it over.
Oh, now I'm pappy. Yeah, Arthur Shubershevsky is he's not an activist. He's an innovator. When the war happened, he took off. And then this is the story about
Canada Bound.
And this is a story about him coming to grips with what he did and his family, and with his family. It's very powerful stuff because, exactly. And he also has a child that he doesn't see. And Franco Wicks is about the same age as that child. And so he relates to the child, and, the child, man, he's 21 years old, but he's still he's a child at heart, but he has man problems. And those man problems come back to haunt him while he's working at the donut shop, and that's where the drama comes in. We're not going to describe that, but you just need to come see it. It's a story about Chicago life. It's a story set in Chicago. It's a story written by a Chicago playwright, and we are both from Chicago.
Wow.
We got here in the December 20th.
Hence the Bulls camp. Okay.
Hence the Bulls. Yes, and I worked for the Chicago Bulls for 8 years.
Did you?
Yes. So he has a fond for it, and Derrick Rose is the bomb. Yeah, that's right. But we moved here December 22nd, 2008 because of Sarah Palin. Yeah, we'll get to that later, but
there's a push-pull factor, and somehow that seems sort of antithetical, but please continue.
2008, when Sarah Palin and Joe Biden went into the vice presidential debate, she said, everybody gets a check just for being Alaskan.
There you go.
And my wife and I have 6 kids. So we said, we're going to pack that truck up and move to Anchorage. We didn't realize that those checks were just going to go to 1 month of gas and heat.
Right.
So we were pretty much gypped on that, but we found another purpose for being here, changing Alaska entertainment. And this boy here, Kelly Jr., he has been doing that himself at Cyrano. This is his 3rd play at Cyrano. He's been with You Can't Take It With You and Wind Blown and Dripping. This is his 3rd play. He's never been in a play before he got to Alaska.
Awesome, fantastic.
Yeah, now I'm his wingman, and it's pretty cool.
Okay, so we know about Kelly Jr.'s role, and this older.
Oh yeah,
I can really picture Dick. Anybody that's seen Dick Reichman act in plays can picture this.
Absolutely, it's an honor to act next to this. It's like acting next to like Olivier, that type of like presence, because this dude is on.
That's one of the grandest kiss-ups I've ever heard.
I'm not kissing up. I don't kiss up to anybody. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian, by the way. I don't kiss up. A lot of people don't like.
We haven't talked about your role.
My role.
Your role sounds pretty.
Here we go.
Quixotic, I guess. I don't know.
Quixotic is very good because James is a cop with a heart of gold and a love of Star Trek. Guy loves Star Trek. He's a big fan of it.
Hates sports.
Doesn't know anything. A black man that doesn't know anything about sports. He's all about.
But he's a Trekkie.
Well, yeah, he's a Trekkie. Yeah, he's basically a geek, and he likes to help. And he watches over Franco. He's friends with Arthur, and he has a partner named Randy. And by the way, let me mention the people, everybody else in this cast. I should have written down all their names, but David Flavin, Joe Sauerwein, and Max. I'm sorry, guys, but they're all awesome. This ensemble is like unlike anything I've ever been with, because it's a very delicate mix of comedy and tragedy. I mean, it's a very delicate balance throughout the entire play. And if this balance isn't kept throughout, you can lose everything. You can lose the entire emotional, the emotional package can be gone with any missteps. And there are none. These guys are awesome. And I'm just sitting back and watching my boy and Dick and all these guys just do their thing, man. It's just amazing just to be in it. And you will be amazed just to see this, because it's just awesome.
I love it when something like that gels like a great organism.
Exactly. It's just one of those things that just comes together, and let's give the director, Stephen Hunt, all the credit, because he has to deal with myself. I'm a prima donna.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I'm hip.
Exactly. And with just putting all this together and making everything just smooth, man, it was just awesome.
Tremendous. 8:55. If you're just joining us, our guests this morning on Morning Line are Kelly Williams and Kelly Williams, the second cast members of Superior Donuts that's playing at Cyrano's weekends through March 18th. And you're going to do a line or two?
Yes, we will.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, one of the scenes is Franco's in the scene. He's making a donut and he's leaving, and I'm coming in. Hey, Arthur, one coffee, please. Extra cream, extra sugar. Hey, Franco, how's your mom?
Oh, we know each other.
All black folks know each other. Didn't you know that? Nah, Franco and my mom went to high school together, worked in the cafeteria at High School at Sen. You're not going to college anymore? Weren't you going to Loyola?
Truman.
I thought you were at Loyola.
Just for a semester.
Then you went to Truman.
Yep.
You drop out?
Take a break.
Why'd you do that?
Had to get a job.
Don't stay out too long. If you let too much time go by, you won't go back.
I'm gonna go back. I just had to make some scratch.
I hear that. And scene.
Hey, nice. Very good. Very nice, Bill. And interesting. The promo for the play said describes Superior Donuts. And we only got a couple minutes left, so we're not going to reinvent the wheel here. But it says it's a funny and moving evening of theater about the healing power of friendship. So there's obviously some comedy woven in here, but it's a lot deeper theme than it would seem to be on the surface.
There are unlikely friendships in this. You would see people that come together, and when the tragedy happens, some people come together that you would never expect to come together. And, to make some things happen, there's a little bit of justice in it, but there's a lot of sadness in it, because the justice doesn't equal the sadness. But there's really no way that justice will never equal the sadness. But especially in this, because it's an emotional roller coaster. This thing is. You have to come and see this. We get emotional just doing it, so I know you're going to get emotional watching it.
So Kelly Jr. Now, this is your third appearance on stage.
That is. At Cyrano's, yeah.
At Cyrano's. How is that level of emotion? You're not very old. I'm not going to make it to disclose or anything. But how is that level of emotion to work with this ensemble?
Well, compared to, honestly, it's probably the most, the highest level that I have to be in, because if you don't have emotion with what you read, it's nothing. You can have the words and you can say anything all you want, but if you don't have anything behind it, they're just words, But with this show, it's just, you go from sad to extremely happy at the same time. Like I can't describe it. There's this one scene where I'm just going off and ranting about how I'm going to be an inspired novelist. Yes, it's going to be the great American novel, and I'm just talking about how it's going to be the most. Arthur, we're going to run the show, and we're going to run Superior Donuts. We're going to do everything about how awesome it's going to be in life, and we're going to be like billionaires, you know? And then we talk about how his daughter's going to show up, and then it just...
Easy, don't give up too much, buddy.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, listen. Kelly Williams and Kelly Williams, do you prefer junior
second.
or the second? The second. Okay, thank you.
K2 even. He loves K2.
Okay, I like it. That's very elevating, K2.
Thank you for having us here. Shout out to Kokai. Juno Hunger Strike. Please follow. It's very important.
Okay, absolutely. And gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us today on Morning
Thank you.
Line. A real pleasure.
You're awesome.
Next time I see you, you guys will be on stage, and I'll be sitting on my keister, kind of like I am now. Thank you very much. Programming on KNBA made possible with support from Primera Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alaska. Coming up on National Native News and Native America Calling twice to Talk for Tuesday, it's Talk of Alaska, Taming the Iditarod Trails, the subject this morning. Till tomorrow, have yourself a great day, be safe, and hug the kids. This is 90.3 KNBA Anchorage.